How about this quote? The train is coming. That's the new warning to President Donald Trump from District Attorney Fani Willis in Fulton County, Georgia. Willis speaking publicly for the first time since she avoided being disqualified from his election interference case in Georgia, a trial she says she wants to happen before the November election. Our Elizabeth Pran has been following this story from the beginning. Elizabeth, has the district attorney outlined what will happen next, and also maybe, more importantly, who replaces Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade?
Yeah, that question, Markie, was not answered over the weekend. So keep in mind, this was not a sit-down interview. She was at an Easter basket giveaway at a Methodist church here in Atlanta over the weekend. And of course, reporters following her tracks were there and asked her a number of questions. She did not answer that question on whether or not she would be replacing Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. And she said she didn't want to discuss a particular case. However, when she was asked about former President Donald Trump, as you mentioned, she did comment. She said, quote, "I don't feel like we've been slowed down at all," talking about that big racketeering case. "I do think there are efforts to slow down this train, but the train is coming." All while that was going on, we were writing responsive briefs. We were still doing the case in a way that it needed to be done. Of course, she's talking about the motion to dismiss her. What she's saying is they stayed the course. They continued to work on that case. But what does that timeline look like? Remember, we talked about August. Well, there's another potential delay for her. The defense team challenged Judge Scott McAfee's decision to keep Willis on board. So it's now going to be in the hands of a Georgia court of appeal. They will be reviewing the ruling. First and foremost, the defense team needs to submit that. They have a 10-day period that opened up last week, so we're waiting for that submittal. What could the Court of Appeal decide? Well, there's a chance that DA Willis could still be thrown out. Remember, they could overrule the judge. Or the appellate court could say, listen, the judge's ruling stays as is. And there is another possibility. They could ask the judge to revisit the case in its entirety and listen to the additional testimony. Remember, the defense team had 2 additional witnesses. They also had other evidence they wanted to submit. So there's a number of ways this could go. And as far as a timeline, Markie, that court has up to 6 months to make a decision. So seeing that case take place in August is basically out of the question at this point, Markie.
And as we all know, a lot can happen in the next half year, especially during an election year. Elizabeth Pran, thanks so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.